So, Tom and Tonči, thank you for giving us a little bit of your time. And I know in the preparation for the 2017 Laser Men's World Championship. Just tell us a little bit about what's been happening to each of you after the Olympics. Maybe Tonči first.
What can I say? I think before Olympics, maybe we were not that close as now. We have some situation in a year, few years ago, but I think before the Olympics, I think it was better that we are in good relationship, so we don't have to. I don't know. I think the head it's a bit clear. You don't have any bad thoughts. So I think that now after Olympics we became better friends. It's for me. I'm not angry or something on Tom because he managed to beat me in the medal race. It was my bad tactics, my bad sailing, and he take that opportunity and win the gold medal. So I think that now we are good.
Okay, I was just thinking more along the lines of how your personal life has been after your success in Rio.
But nothing changed. Just that now I'm a married man and a father. So, but I'm not some star here in my hometown. I think sailing is not that popular in Croatia still. So, if you ask me about sailing, everything is same. I'm training hard as before, and I think the life just continue as it was before the Olympics.
Thank you. And Tom, how was it for you after when you got back home?
Well, just on Tonči, I've been meaning to actually just stop the person, like the lady at the supermarket who's swiping all the groceries, and ask if they know who Tonči is, to see if he is really a superstar here in Split. But I haven't done that yet, so that's on my to-do list. But when I got home, obviously it was pretty crazy. The time straight after, the month after the games, always going to things to talk to people or schools or people calling you up. So that was pretty crazy. But I guess after, what we do is often by ourselves sailing. So sometimes by the end, I just kind of wanted to go home and just sit on the couch and not really do much. But yeah, since then I was having problems with my shoulders, so I've had both shoulders surgery to overcome that, and then also obviously time in other boats. I've recently bought a house with my girlfriend and kind of moved more up to Lake Macquarie, closer to water. I guess less congestion of the city and things like that. So I guess things are moving forward, but trying to compete and win the Laser Worlds, you go back to the things that you spend a lot of hours in the boat, a lot of hours doing fitness and things like that. So it's getting more and more back to what I was doing for I guess the last four and plus years.
Okay, so for both of you, is this your first major championship of really after the Olympics and in coming together where you've done good preparation for it, Tonči?
Yes, definitely. Worlds are. It cannot be nothing bigger than Worlds. Even for me, Worlds are a much stronger race than Olympics. So, and especially when you are sailing in home water, you are expecting the maximum, and that is maybe sometimes pressure. But I think so far I don't have any pressure. I think that I'm ready. Last week I sailed really good, and I hope I will continue. But when you ask me about major championship, for me all event, all regatta is it's major. From Year, Palma, Medemblik. So I prepare for each of that regatta same, and I hope that finally after all this season, which didn't go so well, that it's time for me to sail my best race of this year.
Okay, and Tom, this your first major regatta since?
I've done a few regattas, but I guess this is probably the one that I've prepared for the most. Straight after the games, I did the Sail Melbourne World Cup final, but I went and also Tonči, we went to the Star Sailors League, so I flew in the night before the race started, and then did here this year, and it was only, I think, a month after my second surgery in my shoulder. And then I've done the Aarhus test event, which I went straight from the Moth Worlds to that. So I haven't done, big block of training, and this is kind of the biggest block of training I've done a month since then, just focusing on the laser for this event. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can sail well this week.
Okay, and Tonči, what sort of weather conditions are you looking for?
I think the whole, until the Sunday we will have something like this, but with less rain. But this direction, and I hope really that that forecast will stay, that it will not change, that so we can sail all 12 races, and I think it will be good, because in 2014 we had only seven races on European, so I really hope that this time we will have a full program, and that the forecast will stay as it is now.
Okay, and Tom, do you feel you're up for it now and ready to go?
Yeah, I think hopefully we get all the races in. Hopefully there's good wind and we don't have any dodgy races or anything like that. But we've done training nearly every day and the wind's been quite good. So I think we're all expecting a different direction than what it looks like we're going to have. So, but I don't think it really matters.
I'm going to ask both of you the same question. Obviously, you're going to be looking out for each other out on the water, but how many people out of the 145 sailors that we got here who you'd be looking out for, who you see as a potential top 5 sailors?
Top 5 sailors, there's probably, I reckon, 30 people that, you on their day could easily, if they have a good week, could be top 5. So,
would you say that's a fair comment?
Yeah, definitely. Laser class, it's really big and strong, and there is a lot of good sailors who can beat all of us. Doesn't matter if you are Olympic champion or world champion. There is other sailors who are sailing really, really good, and yeah, for sure, 30 boats every day will be big fight.
And whilst we have no country qualifications at this event, that all happens next year or starts to happen next year. Do you, apart from winning the World Championship and the success that brings, does it mean any more to you in terms of grant aids or sponsorship or anything like that? Or
I don't think so. If my silver medal from Olympics didn't bring any sponsor, I think gold from the walls will not change anything, or any other medal. So I think even winning a medal or no, I think my sail will still be white and clean without any sponsors.
And Tom, you just have to worry about, or not worry about, just go for the World Championships title.
Yeah, well, I think you sailed so many regattas, done so many years, and they all kind of just mould into one. You need to go out and prepare as best you can, and go out and put out the performance as best you can. For us, there's the World Championships is always like a qualification for our Australian sailing team. So that's always there. But I think I've done it so many years now that you're not going out there to try and make a qualification. You're trying to go out there to win.
And I assume for both of you, you're both looking forward to the Olympics in 2020 in Tokyo. Have either of you been there yet, to the course areas?
No.
Yeah, I've been there. I went there just the week before I went to the Moth World. So I was there for 2 weeks, and I only used hiking pads 2 days. But I've seen that other people have been there, and there's been plenty of wind. So I think we're going to get a bunch of different conditions.
Okay, good luck this week. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.